Hello, this is the Tangent Podcast. And now we're talking about the theme of
the podcast.
Which is...
The theme of today's podcast is fears and superstitions.
creepy music, cue. Hello, I'm James.
I'm Daniel.
You had to think about that.
Yeah, I did. Who am I?
And I am Lucinda.
Hello, Lucinda, our special guest today.
Not quite.
AKA. Anyway, the fears and superstitions.
AKA anyway.
Yes, that's a good name.
Hello anyway.
I'm
It's
not
like-
anyway, I'm Lucinda, you bitch.
It's
So
like
you've done
Conway.
one way.
What?
Oh.
Oh, fears and superstitions.
Fears and superstitions. And of course, the first thing on the itinerary is actually, do you have any fears?
Yes. Let me get my list.
Social interaction.
Oh, that's it, actually. Heights and death.
You're afraid of death?
Yes, I'm afraid of death. Who isn't afraid of death?
Me.
I'm not.
What the hell, guys?
Well, if
You're
it
not
if it
afraid-
comes, it comes.
Yeah.
That's-
That's what she said.
Like, death is terrifying. It's this imminent thing that could just happen one day. I could not wake up. That's awful.
Well,
And
death
terrifying.
is only the end if you assume the story's about you.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, shots fired.
Of course the
But
story's
is it?
about
There
me.
are 7 billion people.
I am fantastic.
Are you the protagonist of the story?
No, I'm the antagonist.
I'm the agonist.
Or the agonist? You're the person that sits there in pain.
Oh. I came out wrong. Beams on, I'm scared of my life ending.
I'm not scared of my life ending because if it happens, it happens.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
not,
dead, I can't complain about
I'm
being
not
dead.
constantly sitting in fear every waking moment, but like I am scared about what happens. It's just the end of all things.
Well, you know what they say about your fears. You can't really get over them until you've experienced them. So, Michael, have you got a knife?
I do, actually.
Throw me in at the deep end, guys.
Oh, yeah, that's what we can do with this, buddy. Throw it in at the deep end.
They'll never find it.
Wow.
We can just replace James with the newer model.
Yeah. I hear there's some real fancy ones, 3D printed ones.
Brand new Jameses.
Well, we've got a supply line in case this one goes faulty.
We do, actually, don't we?
Wow.
The previous special guest.
No!
I know like 7 Jameses.
You
so
do
if
have
you go, we
replacements.
yeah, we do have replacements.
None will be as good as the first.
Yeah, they'll just be downgrades, really, won't they?
Exactly. Thank
Well,
you. That
one
was a
of them would
compliment. Oh my god.
No, that was an insult to the other one.
Oh. Still a compliment to me though, and that's what counts.
Yeah, so, yeah.
Does anyone else have any fears, or am I just going to talk about how scared I am of everything?
No, I want to hear more of your fears.
Okay. Lettuce.
Are you afraid of lettuce?
No, I'm not afraid of lettuce.
I'm afraid of anything green and edible. Because it's, yeah.
Desperately tries to think of an example that you're not afraid of. Cucumbers.
No, I don't like them.
Well, that's not really a fear.
Yeah.
Those Haribo wine gums. Green wine gums.
Green wine gums. I asked for a blue one earlier. I was given a yellow one.
Apparently, that's how colours work.
Yeah.
Are there blue ones?
No, there aren't blue ones. But there's the Blue Smartie, which... Oh, God, that was one of the happiest moments of my life. When
What, when the
Smartie-
blue smudge
we're
was
talking-
reintroduced?
We're talking
No, when
about
they came
this,
back.
Like the happiest
Yeah,
moments.
reintroduced.
Happiest moments of Daniel's life, his wedding, his first child's birth, and when Blue Smarties came back.
Yeah, because,
Like, top 3.
Top three.
Yeah, but Daniel doesn't like women or children.
Oh, no. I like young... I like...
Anyway, I'm so pleased you hashed up saying that. Oh, man. Daniel, what do you fear?
I don't really have...
Retribution. Okay.
Retribution.
I don't really have any fears. I
You
have...
do have fear.
I
Yes,
have
fears.
dislikes towards spiders and insects.
That's called a fear.
No, it's not, because it's not like, spider! No, it's a spider. Let me just chuck that outside.
To be honest, my result of seeing a spider is it's a different thing. It's more surprise.
Yeah, when I see a spider, I just start greeting it, and then we just sit in the same room.
Oh, I just stick my tongue out and eat it.
Oh, you are a lizard.
Yeah. Michael, do you have any fears?
Funnily enough, yes, I do. Heights.
Oh, right, I thought we were just going to leave it. Yes,
Yeah.
I have fears.
Heights.
Oh my god, look back at me. You look quite a lot like Bellatrix right now.
I do try. I'm going to keep it like this now.
Oh, yeah. Get the hair going.
He does, doesn't he?
Well, unlike Daniel's haircut.
Oh.
Daniel's had a haircut. Yes. Oh, his picture hasn't changed. Oh, well observed.
Change the picture.
I have a fear of
The
changing
picture has
pictures.
changed now.
Oh my god, look, it's changed. I can't believe you can't see what's changed about it. That's crazy. You're just unobservant.
It's like a spot the difference. Look
Yeah.
at both pictures side by side.
These people are just unobservant.
Also, I'm not wearing a hoodie today.
I know, we're all naked and you're not seeing it. I can't believe that.
Well, everyone's
That's just,
naked under their clothes.
Yeah, they are.
Now, most people are naked when they shower. You just get those rare few who still wear their swimming costumes in case of...
I thought you were going to say skin.
No, I wear other people's skin when I shower.
Why do you have to clean that and not yours?
Because otherwise it
because-
gets hot and sweaty.
Because I'm never in my own skin usually. I'm normally in someone else's skin. And so how can my skin get dirty when I'm walking around
Did
in
the whole
it?
like head thing, like click, click, click. Oh yeah.
I mean, I'm Buffalo Bill, didn't you know?
Oh my god, Buffalo Bill called Lucinda, aka Michael, aka Celestial Being. Oh my god.
Well, we do have Hannibal in the room, so I guess it's sort of appropriate.
I always turn around when we talk about Hannibal, and no one sees it.
Yeah.
I just feel like I should.
Well, we see it.
There's a slight audio change, my head turns around, maybe. Well, anyway, heights. You're afraid of heights.
Heights are the
We have that in
worst.
common.
I think
Heights.
heights are just bad. I can't deal with them.
Is that why you don't like gravity?
That's one of the reasons, yes. Other than poor storyline, too
It's
much
not a poor
budget,
storyline, it's
bad
not too
special
much budget.
effects.
Oh my god, bad special effects. You can't be serious. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Speaking about gravity, I recently had an email from Google saying, experience the heart-pounding thriller, Gravity.
It is a heart-pounding thriller.
It's
Yes, I'm pounding someone's heart while singing Thriller.
the-
Thriller!
Ow, ow, ow.
This is why I'm the protagonist, because you are clearly antagonists.
Why are we antagonists?
Because you're antagonizing me.
I knew you were going to say that.
I was also told I was clinically, what was it?
Afraid of spiders.
Abnormal.
Oh.
I'm clinically abnormal, apparently.
Why clinically abnormal?
I don't know, because I just am.
Fair
Wow,
enough.
that really sounded like
That
something you didn't
did,
want to
yeah.
talk about. I just am, Michael. I just am.
I just
Okay?
am, Michael. Deal with it.
I mean, you don't have to talk about the third eye, but it's just there. Okay, we can move on now. Yeah?
Are you going to put that in the picture as
No!
well?
It's too much work. I sent away my portfolio, yay! Anyway,
All of my unis got back to me saying they've got my application.
I know, this is the worst feeling in the world, because I
It
keep
is.
getting emails from like Sheffield or someone saying, oh look, it's what Sheffield does, oh look, we're a great university, and every time I see the name
Jesus.
Sheffield, I'm just like, oh my god, it's the acceptance, and it isn't.
Well, wait for the letter with the giant U on it.
You! We want you for our
That's not exactly what I
university.
meant, but
It is.
okay.
It's like a Hogwarts letter. We want you.
I guess that's sort of a fear of being rejected by universities.
Well, that's another one to the list.
I'm not afraid of that. I'll accept it if it comes, but like, you know,
I'm terrified by it. Fear of exams, fear of universities, fear of just everything.
Fear of anxiety.
Fear of myself.
fear of fears.
Fear of being
You're just
afraid of too
afraid.
much.
Fear of being afraid of too little.
Yep.
Like
Fear
if
of
you live in-
podcasting. I mean, that's a bad one.
Fear
for me.
of fear itself.
The ultimate
I mean,
fear.
if you live in Australia, you don't have time to be scared of everything because you're too busy killing it or running away from
too
it.
much to be afraid
There
of.
is, yeah.
There's a lie.
So you have to embrace it.
It's just like, oh look, that's a squirrel. Oh my god, it's got a machete. Ah! It's just...
They don't have squirrels in Australia.
Exactly, because they all had machetes.
So
Oh,
anyone who's
God.
ever seen a squirrel in Australia has met an unfortunate end.
Yeah, there's no recorded evidence of squirrels. And there's a reason.
Yet.
And there's many unexplained deaths.
Which are just blamed on koalas and anacondas and kangaroos and alligators.
No,
What
and
the
no,
koala's
no,
doing?
Daniel.
They're too busy getting high on eucalyptus.
Daniel, my anaconda don't.
My anaconda done unless you've got
Buns.
rabbits, hon.
bunnies.
And buns. Anacondas love baked goods.
Yeah, they do. Oh. I mean, we.
My anaconda does if you've got a bagel.
Some. Yeah, so fear. What
Fear.
is there more to your list?
There is more to my list.
Wow.
Oh my god, there's like 2 things.
What is the second thing?
Because I can't count.
Yes, those 8 things are like 2 things, aren't they?
Yeah, 2 groups
One,
of 4.
2, 3. Oh my god, there is 8. Wonderful.
Yes, there's 4 in each.
Oh, so I was right.
What is the next thing?
The next thing is, why do you have the fear that you have?
Death. Fear of death.
Why? Why do you have that fear?
Because I'm afraid of everything ending and my life being worthless.
Well, life is worthless anyway in
Yeah,
the
but
scope
it's
of the
worthless
universe.
if it's not even there. And why are you not afraid of death?
Because I know that no matter what I do in life, it's not going to affect the relative position of the universe.
I'm somebody who. Right.
How?
Nuclear bombs.
The reason that I don't have any fears is because I'm somebody that thinks that life is what you make of it. And if you're scared of something, that's possibly going to stop you from doing something. So.
Or someone.
Yeah. Oh.
I can't believe I said that. Oh my god, that's
I
so
mean-
You're
bad.
as bad as
I mean, if I was afraid
Oh.
of death, then I would
Oh.
stay far away from James's mother. The fear of suffocation and.
See, you say
compression
James, and I don't think of me, so
Yeah,
that's
I
alright,
know.
really.
Yeah.
Suffocation? What the hell?
But yeah,
Let's
I
not
just-
get into that because
No.
James actually listens to these podcasts.
I was talking about this one.
This
Damn it,
one.
Bacon.
This one. Yeah.
What? Yeah, this isn't getting edited, so
Yeah, so-
screw you guys.
Hi guys.
Uh,
Yeah. But yeah, if something like I don't want to be scared of anything because if I'm scared
No
of it,
one
then
wants
it
to
might.
be scared.
oh yeah, me and Michael love being afraid of heights.
But like no, nothing really bothers me. Really, like you
Does the
could.
cold?
No, like not like that.
So the cold never bothered you anyway.
Correct.
that's good. That's good.
But I just it doesn't bother me to the point that I'm more or less petrified to go near said thing or
Lava.
Well, you can drink lava.
Wait,
Only
so
once.
you're saying you have common sense, but you're not afraid of things?
yeah.
Yeah. So you wouldn't just like, oh, guns, pew pew,
Ooh, guns,
shoot
pew,
my own
pew.
head.
No, I'd shoot other people's heads. Headshot.
So you're not afraid of shooting other people, you just know it's wrong.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good.
Oh, who's afraid of shooting other people?
People who fear retribution.
Do you fear retribution?
Let's just make a rule. If it's on the list of things you could be afraid of, I'm probably on it.
Oh, how
Wait,
about
I'm on the list of things you could be afraid of.
how
That's
about
right.
dropping the soap in the shower?
Well, I don't have a shower, so
Oh,
That's
wow,
true.
so
that's
screw you. I'm not in prison.
Well,
oh
if
my
you-
god,
if
is
you
this
are.
prison?
Yes.
Prison is cushy as hell.
It
Wow.
is, yeah.
I just walked out of it earlier. That's crazy.
Well, you go to high school. It is prison.
A few days ago, I was told to go to hell.
Sixth form, thank you very much. Thank you,
Yeah.
sir.
A few days
Still a
ago, I was
prison.
told to go to hell. I said, I'm at school, I'm already here.
And you take maths. So
And that was your maths teacher, so I mean,
Oh.
go to hell, Daniel. That's my accent.
someone
impression.
told me to try and find hell. At first, I couldn't find it, but now I'm hearing your lesson.
Oh. Pew pew, shots fired.
Wow, this is a very pew pew.
It is a pew pew.
Podcast. Pew
There's
Pew
a lot of
podcast.
pew pew, yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Is that going to be the name of this one? Pew pew.
Pew
Pew
pew.
Pew.
Pew pew podcast.
Pew pew podcast.
Yeah, that'll be the name. That's a good name. People really understand what we're talking about
Pew
with that
pew.
name. Pew pew.
Pew pew.
Anyway, you're looking at the itinerary.
I am.
feel like you have something to say.
No, I'm just trying to decode what I've written.
Oh.
This is the problem if you write it in Elvish.
It's not Elvish! It's Elderfuth-like Germanic runes. Look it up, you uncultured swine.
So it's Spanish.
You hideous nipple.
I'm a beautiful nipple! Yeah? Oh my god! Wait, part 2.
Part 2.
And we're back!
No, we're not.
Oh, see ya.
We never left.
We never left. Yep. No.
Okay, what's next on the itinerary?
Next in the itinerary is there any really strange fears that you've heard of? So like some fears that you just think are completely and utterly bizarre.
What's that?
I can think of strange ones, but I haven't heard of them.
What's that really long one?
Hippopotamontrosis quipedaliophobia.
Oh,
Yes.
the fear of long words.
Yes.
I can actually spell that if you want.
There's also the fear of somewhere there is a duck
Ducks.
watching you.
That's the
I
best
can't remember
bit.
what that's called, but that's
okay.
one of the best fears.
It is.
It's so perfect. Like,
The fear that's somewhere
especially if
out
you
there.
eventually get killed by a duck. Like,
Yeah.
that's just...
What do you guys think is one of the most common phobias, or is that
Spiders.
another topic?
Spiders,
arachnophobia.
heights, I guess, are quite
Yeah.
common
Yeah.
ones.
66% of
Snakes.
this podcast is afraid of heights.
That's true.
Snakes on a plane, the ultimate fear.
That's such a...
Aeroplanes as well. I don't get that. A lot of people are afraid of going on aeroplanes.
I've never been on an aeroplane, so I don't have enough data to
I'm
validate
afraid
to
of
claim
heights,
I'm afraid.
and I flipping love aeroplanes.
I'm afraid of heights and I've never been on a plane.
I've been on an aeroplane 3 times.
Been on an
Ooh,
aeroplane
look at you.
twice, and I enjoyed it honestly.
It's so good.
The first time I was like, yeah, I'm too small to look out the window, I can't see. And the second time was on the way back.
Yeah.
And I had an aisle seat, so yeah. I didn't like the
But you get like a little
airplane food,
colouring book, you get food, which is weird.
Yeah.
And
I don't know. I've never been on a plane before.
they're so good. I went on a de Havilland Rapide, which is a passenger biplane from 1930 something.
That would terrify me.
And it was so wonderful. My god, I loved that. That was great. It's all wooden and you could see the struts and the wings bending and propeller noises and pipes. I love that.
You
I
can
don't-
see
I honestly,
the wings bending.
Yeah, as you like take off and the lift is pushing up on the wings.
Wings.
And I don't see
No,
how
it's
you
so
can
big it
dislike
has
aviation.
separate wings.
Aviation's best.
I don't know because I've never been on a plane before.
Yeah, but like... yeah.
And I don't really want to go on a plane either because I prefer travelling by boat or train.
Boat or train?
Boat or train.
I was trying to think of how you could combine the two, but...
With boat, I'm not seasick, but it makes me a little bit dizzy if I'm standing up and
I'm
waddling
not
around.
seasick, but it
No,
makes me feel
no, but like-
sick
No,
on the sea.
Michael, you know what I mean.
I know
right?
what you mean.
Yeah,
Yeah, you're not
I'm not seasick. Like I don't overly throw up, but it gives
seasick
me
light.
Yeah,
The light edition because
Yeah.
you couldn't afford the full edition.
Your stomach will stay in your stomach, but everything else will feel bad.
yeah.
I mean, to upgrade for the full pack.
Order now, $4.99.99.
You're paying them. I suppose it's weight loss, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then again, you do have to buy a boat as well for this weight loss treatment.
$4.99 for a boat.
No, $4.99.99 for the seasickness.
What about the boat? Is that extra?
No, yeah,
The boat is 250,000 extra.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a shame, really.
It's a nice boat though.
So it's near enough 3,000 that you have to pay out.
Actually, if someone offered you a free boat that you couldn't sell on, but you also got seasickness with it,
That's the
would you,
worst.
would you take that? Is that a good
Yeah,
deal?
because then I'd let my friends go out and they'd enjoy it, and I'd be like, nah, guys, I'm all good. I don't.
Only you can sail the boat. It's genetically coded to you.
Genetically coded.
You have to be at the wheel, at the helm, at the bridge.
Well, usually if you're at the wheel,
At the
then
mast.
you kind of know what's going to happen. Like in a car, like you prepare yourself for the brakes, so you know that you're going to brake.
And I never prepare. I just stay flaccid and flop
Yeah.
about in the
Yeah,
car.
my point
You
is-
are
Oh
flaccid.
my god. There's a couple of meanings.
Yeah.
So, wow. Oh man.
But like when you're on a ship, you don't know if it's going to go left, right, up, and down. If you're a captain, you've got to be able to see what's coming. So
well,
Well, it's just about following the motion of the ocean. You
this
know?
is why I don't like submarines. How can the submarine captain see where he's going?
There are lights
In the submarine?
on the submarine.
No, there isn't. Where are the lights? There aren't any lights,
On the
Michael, you
front.
crazy man. But how are the lights even going to help you? It's just ocean and darkness.
They use sonar.
I know, but that's not like seeing things. That's crazy. I can't deal with that. I'm afraid of submarines.
You're afraid of
Terrified of
submarines?
submarines.
I know. I'd like to
I'd
be in
love
a
to go in
submarine.
one, but I'm terrified of them because just in a
What, just the
pressurised
idea of
capsule
a
one.
submarine?
pressurized capsule under the sea. Yeah, sounds great.
Well, an aeroplane is a pressurized capsule,
In the
50,000
sky.
meters above the
I
Earth's
think-
crust.
Actually, I was going to say, I think the problem is I can't swim, but I can't fly either, so I'm not sure why
I mean,
aeroplanes are better, but they
A
are.
submarine is just a parallel aeroplane.
I suppose it's because a submarine, if you go too low, you hit the ground and burst. But in an aeroplane, you can't really go too high.
Yes, you can.
Can.
Well, it'll stall.
You
and
can
then
go too high and you can burn out.
You'll stall,
And
you'll
then
go into a dive, and you'll gain control. Submarine,
possibly.
you'll hit the ground, you'll
You
burst and
might
die.
gain control.
Well, if you're going
Unless
high
you're
enough
from
to
Malaysia.
stall. This isn't getting edited out, Daniel. You can't make these.
Well, I'm going to.
Oh my god.
Because I'm an
I
absolute
want to say
arsehole.
something, but it's really bad.
Go on. I did.
Oh no.
It's an example of a plane becoming a submarine.
So, what else is on your list, Michael? What else is on your list? No. What else is on your list?
Do you know about any submarines that become planes?
Oh,
That would be
flying
amazing.
fish. A fish submarine?
Oh my god.
No. No, they are not. Have you ever entered a fit?
Whales.
Don't answer that.
Whales are submarines.
If they die...
Yeah, but they don't go in the sky.
Free Willy!
That's a film.
Just wondering
Did
how
the
long-
whale go in the sky?
No.
Did it leave the water?
Yes.
Yes.
Was it above sea level?
Yes.
Then it was in the
But
sky.
it could have been a
I'm
beached
above-
whale.
I'm above sea level, Daniel. I'm not in the sky.
Yeah, but no, the whale wasn't touching anything along the ground, therefore it was flying. Or falling with style, if you'd prefer.
That's not flying.
That's a ballistic arc.
You're a ballistic arc.
Yeah,
I'm
I
so angry.
Oh, wow. Wow. So what were we asking? What's the most common fear?
Yeah.
Common fears and
Arachnophobia.
strange
Spiders.
fears,
Spiders, most common fear?
Arachnophobia.
You
Yeah.
reckon?
I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Strange fears, though, I don't know.
Strange fears.
Drain
There's
pipes.
Drain pipes.
I
Fear of
basically
drain
just
pipes.
looked out the window, I'll be honest. It's like, drain pipe, that'd be a weird fear.
There's the fear of the number 666.
That's
Which is
weird.
hilarious because that's not even the devil's number.
No, it's 616.
Yeah.
Yeah, which I think's nicer.
It is, yeah, it's like 616. Hey, come on, 666. There's 3 of them, I don't trust it.
Oh, I was watching
Yeah, I
8
have a
out of
problem
10
with
Catster's
triplets.
Countdown.
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I was watching 8 out of 10 Catster's Countdown. And one of them, on the numbers round, the number that came up was 666, and I couldn't believe it.
It's like, oh my god.
That was amazing. It
That
was
is
a
the best
great
show, though.
moment. I love that.
I think there
program.
should be more crossover shows like that. There are
Yeah.
infinite possibilities of goodness.
Yeah.
Don't you love it though when like in the the numbers round it is incredibly simple and neither contestant gets it.
It's just
It's brilliant.
numbers are hard, Daniel.
Well, that's
You're
one of the.
just a number snob.
That's me.
Well, sometimes when you watch Countdown, and then there are the 2 university students, whatever,
Yeah.
and then they're sitting there, and then you can see words in the words round. That's obviously 7 letters, and neither of them spot it.
Yeah.
And then the numbers round, you get it in the first 15 seconds, whilst
And they're
they're
still
sitting there
writing.
struggling.
I'd just be drawing a picture of a dog.
If it was me, I'd go to Nettenbar and then sit up, take a drink in my cup because you never see them do that, do you? Just
Yeah.
pause halfway through, looking around,
Just,
sip,
drink.
yeah. You never see that, which is I think is hilarious.
Yeah.
Do you think
People
they actually
take
paid
Countdown
to?
way too
Do you
seriously.
think they actually paid to keep their head down and go and scribble?
I know.
I don't think they're paid.
Unless you've got a 7-letter one, you're not gonna look up. But
Well,
Unless
it's
you-
9.
I have a terrible fear of anagrams. They're just impossible.
I love anagrams.
I find them so
Nucked.
difficult. What?
So
I don't even get it. I'm just going to move on.
Oh god.
I
Oh, poor baby.
terrible at anagrams. Like, I've never been good at spelling or
Conva?
anagrams.
Poor Conva.
Are you making an anagram, poor baby?
No, bacon.
Oh.
Where's the k in poor
I
baby?
don't know. I was just like, that's what Michael said. He's probably thinking about that. I don't know.
Oh
No.
my god.
They're terrible. I've never been good at spelling, and as a result, anagrams are just rubbish.
And you're doing A levels. And you've never been good at spelling.
Oh, that's hilarious. Like, if I do become an architect, I'm terrified. Like, people are going to be like, what is the building called? I just don't know. I'm sorry, I couldn't spell it right. It's meant to say London, but I don't know what I've said.
Lindor.
I didn't know you were building a chocolate company.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be the best. Oh my god.
What, you build the Lindor shop?
It would be like one of them big balls.
Yeah.
So original.
So, yeah.
Yes.
I'm actually pretty glad that we didn't do this yesterday, because I had a very, very bad hangover. I might have gone...
Were you afraid of it?
No, I was not afraid.
Embrace the hangover.
I love this hangover. Yeah.
But,
Yeah, synergize. Ow.
but Michael, female maths teacher, you know the one which we had?
Oh yeah.
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 Her voice was just cutting through my head, and
Literally, it was sound waves.
It
It's
was,
crazy.
yeah. And that felt like an hour. It was only like 5 minutes that she talked.
I mean, you say Daniel's had a haircut, but it was literally just Miss
Yeah.
Lady's voice
Miss
cutting
Lady's.
through
Miss
Daniel's
Lady's
hair.
voice.
Yes.
Miss Vivaldi.
No.
Claudia Winkleman. That was
Claudia
our maths teacher.
Claudia
Yeah.
Winkleman.
Yep.
Tess Daly.
Yeah.
Oh god, she'd be an awful maths teacher. Why did I say Tess Daly?
Oh,
Susie Dent.
Brian Blessed.
Susie Dent's the English
Brian
teacher.
Blessed is the.
This is maths.
Oh god.
And here you square the act!
That'd be amazing.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, we had Brian Blessed as a physics teacher.
God.
we did. And we've now got notches on it.
Yeah.
Wow, we've got all the famous names.
Who was it that was it with you guys I was talking with about Brian Blessed as Black Widow?
No.
Oh,
I was there. I
yeah,
remember that.
yeah.
He'd be a terrible secret.
It would be
He'd be
hilarious.
an amazing Black Widow.
He would.
Yeah, but all the spandex.
Oh.
Are you sure you want to see that?
That would be great.
Have you seen
Michael.
Flash Gordon? I mean, come on, it's close enough.
Flash?
Ah!
Savior of the universe.
Do you know what I love about Black Widow?
No.
Brian
I
Blessed.
mean, other than everything.
Oh.
Oh, nothing?
I love nothing about you because I love everything.
I love nothing about you other than everything about
Do you know what else I love about you? Nothing, because yeah, that works.
Well, this is just a fan and headcanon, but you know, they're always really fun to look at.
Yes.
And you know that Clint, or Hawkeye for those who aren't that familiar. Hello! Clint and Natasha generally work together on secret missions.
Yeah.
Budapest.
Yeah.
And imagine if they ever get caught, Black Widow just goes, okay, remember, you're deaf and I don't speak English. Because Hawkeye's like 90% deaf
Yeah.
and Black Widow's Russian.
Yeah.
That would be amazing.
So they're caught and so they just start babbling because
Yeah.
that's why they never have another plan to fall back on, because that's their plan to fall back on.
Oh,
I
God.
would like, yeah, that'd be good.
That is amazing.
Like just shield agents coming over and it's like, Agent Romanov, and she's like doing sign language and then saying something in Russian now.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay.
That would be wonderful.
That would be, yeah. Headcanon accepted.
Headcanon accepted.
What were we talking about?
Fears, apparently.
Oh, man.
Yeah. Fears.
What's next on the list? On the usual
Do you think
flip.
Black Widow's scared of
Doobly-doo.
anything?
No.
Yes.
Her past?
Yes. Well, she was
Yeah.
trained in the Red Room, for Christ's sake. But most of all, the Hulk.
Oh, God, yeah.
But they hold hands in the advert or some shiz.
Yeah.
She's actively terrified of him.
Yeah,
Who
she
wouldn't be,
is.
to be honest?
Me. I could
Tony
take him.
I
Stark.
could take it.
Oh, Tony Stark's got the Hulkbuster armor, so he doesn't really need
Do you
it
think
for him.
that Loki is now after the Puny God incident?
I think Loki's
Wow.
too busy ruling over Asgard.
Oh, God, yeah.
Was that after credits or was that?
After credits,
Yeah.
I think.
Did you not see that?
No, I did. I was trying to remember if it was actually like main part of the film or not.
No.
Or it's just like after credits.
That's after credits.
I hope they never bring it up again. And it's just
It just happens.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh.
Well, the third Thor film's called Ragnarok, and if anyone knows their Norse mythology, they know where that's going.
come on, guys. I mean, get it together.
Yeah, guys.
Yeah.
You don't know what Ragnarok is, do you?
No.
That sounds like Ragnaros.
It's sort of like the Rapture, but with more death
And caves.
and killing.
Oh.
Hang
it's
on, I
gonna be a
thought that
fun-
was the Rapture.
No, it's the Rapture of the Gods instead.
Rapture is just, the boring version of Ragnarok.
Loki leads the Asgardians into a war with the Frost Giants where the Wolf Gods intervene and then kill everyone.
Hashtag spoilers.
No, this is what Ragnarok is according to Norse mythology.
Oh.
I'm not so sure about the story arc.
I reckon there won't be any wolf people in it.
There might.
There might be. How do you know?
I don't know. I was just
Are
trying.
you
CGI
afraid
these
of the
days.
wolf people?
I don't know. I haven't met any wolf people.
Well, you have. Daniel's sitting right there.
Oh. Oh.
And that was with my leg.
Wow. I hope that's picked up on the audio. Actually, I hope they don't realise what I think is picked up on the audio. Actually, I hope that. Yep.
Should we just move on to the
Yes,
next thing on the
let's
Yes.
agenda?
move on.
Because we've been stuck here for about 20 minutes.
Yeah, I know.
Literally, we're stuck in this room.
Yeah.
It's just
Is there anything that you're not afraid of but loads of other people are?
Everything.
Everything.
salt and pepper.
Salt and pepper.
I have no fear.
Are people afraid of salt and pepper?
Well, evidently, look at you two. You can barely look at the salt pot.
I like salt.
Oh my god, Michael has overcome his fear live on the Tangent Podcast. What a day. Well, I guess
I'm not afraid of salt.
guess there's not much.
I'm afraid of else.
No.
No! Don't do the pepper as well. Oh my god! That'd be
No,
great.
no, you need to smell it. No, really get it up your nose.
See, Daniel's afraid of pepper. He's cowering before it.
Yep.
Because you threw it
So,
at me.
me and Michael are both not afraid of salt and pepper.
High
Whereas
five.
Daniel is.
I have salt with every other meal, and I don't like pepper.
Afraid of it.
Okay, are you afraid of the vinegar? Drink it.
I'm afraid of vinegar. Here, give me.
Glug, glug, glug.
I love vinegar. I could just drink an entire glass of vinegar if I wanted to.
That would do bugger all for your stomach.
That would probably get rid of the lining of my stomach if I did.
Yeah, it's nice to have a clean up every now and again. Bit of a refresh. Didn't take biology.
That's not how it works.
Oh, I saw a great picture yesterday.
With somebody's stomach lining?
No, because
I think
went
he's thinking
off.
of something else.
I went off on a tangent in my head, and I thought of the Darren Brown thing. He hypnotised someone and apparently
I
got
love
them
that
to drink
one.
some vinegar. And I thought maybe they replaced it with Coke, and that reminded me of a picture that I saw yesterday. It was in a picture. It was a picture of a supermarket, and there were all of the fizzy drinks along the aisle, and then hanging between the aisles was Mentos. An accident
that's
waiting
good.
to happen.
Oh, yeah. That's the best.
Are you afraid that if you ever open a bottle of Coke, there'll be a Mento waiting in the cap?
Oh no!
Just one day of the
Just
year.
once.
One day of the year, the whole production run at Coca-Cola is just like...
They've just had enough.
Yeah, like, guys, we're done. We've been doing this for like 100 years.
They team up with the Mentos guys.
Yeah,
And then they
guys.
just get the Mento, put it in, tie the thing around, and then seal it.
Yeah, that would be amazing.
They mix up, you get like a little cylinder packet of Coca-Cola and then a bottle full of
God.
Mentos.
Oh god.
That'd be great.
That would actually.
Yeah, it'll be very difficult with transportation because you don't want the Mento packet to burst.
Well, I'll probably seep through, but, there's a whole realm.
No,
of-
there are packets of milk, which is.
I love
very-
that.
There are bags of milk, I love it.
I always want to like jump in.
Or jump into a bag of milk.
Not into like a massive bag, but
Full of milk.
into the freezer full of lots of little bags.
Oh,
Because it'd be like a waterbed, wouldn't it?
ish. I
What
guess.
sort of water beds have you experienced?
I have no idea.
Don't really know, never been on one. Which is why I want to try it out on milk.
Do you think that the new British super park thing will have one? Maybe.
What, a waterbed made of milk?
I don't know, possibly, because did you hear there's a new theme park coming to England somewhere?
Oh,
It's going to
God.
cost $2 billion. The $2 billion pounds.
Dollars.
Wow, Daniel.
What's the point then? We've already got Thorpe Park.
It's going to rival Disneyland, apparently.
dun.
But we've already got Alton Towers.
I know, but
Why
And Blackpool Pleasure Beach.
Yeah, but there's enough English people to warrant the desire for more.
yeah.
More?
More tea.
More tea.
Yeah, but where would it go?
I don't know. It said this, but it'll be ready in 2017, I believe.
Oh, then what's the point?
No, we talked about this. Michael, you're a British person. Think about the queuing opportunities. Exactly.
And the
Hang
tea,
on.
the teacups.
100,000 visitors from elsewhere having
Queuing.
to queue in front of other English people.
With
It'll be-
rides that constantly break down.
Like-
It will be
And-
hilarious.
A line of Americans confused at why we're queuing for ages
What
and
is this
saying
queue?
nothing.
yeah.
Like, you
People
don't
like-
talk in a queue, you get overheard when you talk in queues.
Yeah.
So you just sort of nudge each other, give a look to someone, and then
Yeah, like these tourists being, I'm going to take a picture. And we're all like, oh my.
There was
and then we all just stand there and go,
It's just a selfie, and in the background, it's just 20 English people tutting and
yeah.
shaking their
There
heads.
was a comedian
That'd be
who's who's natively not from England, but they know English as a second language, and they were saying
cool.
sometimes they slip between them accidentally out in public, and it's Rajesh, what a fat man. But yeah,
Bilingual people, they're just too intelligent.
yay! My headphones have been dispatched.
Wow.
Wow.
Live on the podcast.
Live on the podcast.
Oh, who's that at the door? It's Daniel's headphones.
No.
I don't think it is.
Why-
If anything, the next package to come through that door is Cards Against Humanity.
Dun, 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 dun.
Yes, I ordered
You
it.
did? Oh
I
my
actually
God.
ordered it.
Oh my god, we could probably make a video of that.
Possibly.
And I hope it arrives by Friday so then we can play it on Sunday.
Maybe. Yeah.
Maybe. Because
Oh
Yeah.
no.
or Saturday, but I don't
Yeah.
know what's happening because of this whole job interview stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, you've got a job interview on Saturday.
I haven't got a job interview, but I've handed my CV into a job, and it's quite a small local place. And I'm assuming that if I'll probably get an email or interview.
Is it the one down the road?
No, it's not the one down the road.
Oh, okay.
It's
You sound so indignant. It's like, of course not, man. God.
well, it's a library.
Nice and red. Yeah. My headphones.
It's a library.
It's a library.
That'd be so cool.
That would.
I could end up working in a library.
You could be a librarian.
Librarian.
Librarian. Yes, I'm from the Library colony.
Yeah, exactly.
Library.
No, but it's
Liberia?
the job would be every single Saturday for 6 hours, and I think I would just be so good at it.
I mean, like, 6-hour contract is amazing. That's
6 hour contract every week,
yeah.
Yeah.
and it's semi-permanent.
Semi-permanent. Oh my god. So you mean temporary?
No, it's not temporary.
Tipperary.
It's not
Is it a long
temporary.
way to Tipperary? Just out of interest.
It's not temporary, but I don't know if it's permanent. But I think it is permanent because they're advertising for a permanent position of library assistant.
That would suggest, definitely, if that's the job you applied for.
And I really hope I get it because it's technically also a charitable organisation. So then I can just use that for work experience at college and I don't have to worry.
Hey! You have to have work experience for college.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my God, what
in
is this?
A lot of different courses.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
But it's good because it's a charitable organisation and that counts as voluntary experience.
yeah.
But I'm going to get paid for it. Hopefully.
Money for dough.
Although I'm afraid that I won't get the job.
That is the fear of jobs.
That is,
I've
yeah.
applied to a lot of jobs.
And
And I have one job, so you can probably tell the state of my applications.
I applied to many jobs and I have no job now.
oh,
Sad face.
Starbucks are hiring.
I don't really like coffee. I don't like dealing with other people's stuff. So.
Well, if you're gonna be picky.
Well, I
Well,
am
if you get-
picky.
Well, do some voluntary work somewhere. That always spices up the CV.
Daniel's face.
Its face.
Voluntary. Ah,
Ah,
what is this horror?
it's disgusting.
Next on the list.
Next on the list.
Are you afraid of pornography?
Yes.
Oh man, you challenge yourself
I
every
do
day.
every single, sometimes twice a day. Oh.
Now,
Oh.
Yes.
the next thing on the list is: do you have any fears of superstitions?
Or superstitions.
Fears of superstitions, because we're transitioning from fears to superstitions.
Oh.
I'm scared of that
smooth.
lucky rabbit's foot. Oh.
Actually, it's just a random rabbit's foot on a
Who
chain.
maims a rabbit
I know.
just for their foot?
What are you doing
Hello.
there, Sid? I'm just cutting off a foot of a rabbit. It's lucky. It's lucky.
Lucky.
I think it's got to
Not
be
for the
done.
rabbit.
Not at all.
Like, it's got to be done on the third full moon of the year or something. Otherwise, it's not lucky.
That's odd.
So it's like at midnight on the third full moon of the year, you have to cut off a rabbit's foot.
That's just
Isn't a
mean.
full moon once every 27 days or something like
Something like
that?
that.
Lunar cycle.
It's like
Nearly
halfway
a month.
through the year. You've got to wait halfway through the year to cut off a rabbit's foot.
It's just been sitting there dead
No,
for
well,
days.
a quarter of the way through the year.
3 months ish, just less than, because it's
A
either
quarter
20
to a half a year.
No, it's less
a
than a
third.
quarter.
Is this really the thing we're arguing about?
Let's not argue about this.
I am afraid.
But I can't remember exactly. I just remember you've got to cut it off at midnight on the full moon.
Cool.
Oh, and you've got to do some stuff with seasoning and fire.
Are you
Well,
eating the foot or are
would-
you cutting it off?
A bit of both. No, you're cutting the foot off and eating the
Oh,
rest of
that's
the
true.
rabbit. Yeah. Or you're just getting the kebab ready.
Oh.
Oh.
Put anything in a kebab. Who cares?
Cat,
Human.
rabbit, as it appears. Yeah.
Corn.
Yes. Corn. We don't get corn kebabs. I don't think.
You do, they're just not very nice.
That's probably why I haven't had them.
Yeah.
Well, generally speaking, corn is okay.
Corn is flipping lovely. I really enjoy corn, which is handy, really, because if I didn't, then I'd be screwed.
Well, you're already a terrible vegetarian.
What? Am I a terrible vegetarian?
No, you're just a terrible person.
Is it?
How many fruit and vegetables do you like?
I will make a list, Michael. Clearly, I eat lots: potatoes, carrots, apples,
3.
peas,
4.
maybe. I mean, that's enough.
It's a
isn't
three,
it?
Wow,
possible 4.
I think that's more than enough. That is ample.
Are we going back to countdown? 3, possibly a 4.
3, possibly a 4.
Could you get that as the number to get to? 4? Just 4.
Yeah.
You're 4.
It's like, can you get the 4?
Channel 4.
Channel 4.
Who
4
for?
OD.
You for? You for? Who for?
There's only 3 of us.
Oh, what about Hannibal?
Or is he
What about
saying...
Hannibal? Are you not counting Hannibal as a person?
Oh, good point.
Well, they say you are what you eat, so he's clearly a human.
Oh,
James is a 3 or possibly a 4.
Maybe if the lights out. Backwards with a bag on his head.
with a crayon drawn face on the back of the bag.
This has been
Now
a
that
lovely
bumps up
tea
to a
party.
That'd be a 7.
Yeah.
How do you go from a 4 to a 7?
How do I make that a 10? Will I have to glue some hair to the
Yes.
bag?
Yes.
Or,
Alright.
yeah.
And some fake ears.
You should have said that a couple of days ago. I had some, but you know.
Some fake ears.
No, some hair.
Oh.
Because haircut.
Yeah.
Ah.
Should have bagged it up.
And if you can't notice any difference, take a look at that pixel. Yes, that pixel right there.
Probably different.
Congratulations, you've found the right pixel.
Da, 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 da,
Unless you haven't found the right pixel,
In which case you are a failure and should just
listen to the rest
Listen
of
to
our
the rest of the
podcasts. I mean, that's how
podcasts.
much of a wait.
yeah. Oh,
Oh god! Oh no!
Oh, I forgot about something and I can't believe I missed the opportunity. Bacon, do you fear death?
Yes, actually, good sir. Do you mind making me immortal?
No.
Oh, that's
Yes,
good.
yes I do.
yeah.
I fear.
Everything.
No,
We're on
superstition.
superstitions now.
Yeah, like if you find a 4-leaf clover, I'm terrified that it would
rot.
lose a leaf.
Apparently you're supposed to eat the 4-leaf clover when you find it.
But a cat is probably pissed on it.
Exactly.
You
How is
can
that
wash
good?
it first,
Yeah, but then one of the leaves might fall
Yeah.
off. And then is it still a 4-leaf clover?
but you're supposed to eat 4-leaf clovers.
I
you
suppose if
find
you
them.
cut an arm off a person, they're still a person. So
Yeah.
So
Well, no, they're not. They're a cast out in society.
A person is. Well, no.
that's
It's like saying a four-limbed person, isn't it, really? And if you cut an arm off, then they just become a three-limbed person.
To be honest, if it's just a stem, it's still a four-leaf clover.
Hang on, do we count the head as a limb?
No.
Because this is an external part of the body.
Well, so is the bacon's
Penis.
limp part. Yeah, that one. Yeah.
Well, Daniel, yours isn't a limb, it's a limp.
What, you limp on it?
Yeah.
No!
Like a snail, where they have the little thing underneath.
Yeah, because
Wow.
that's how I travel.
Well, it does secrete
I mean, it's
fluid.
awkward walking to school and that. And
Yeah, well,
walking
you-
to Michael.
Dragging to school.
Well, it does secrete a large amount of fluid.
Oh, yes,
Well,
it
it
does.
lubricates the ground, doesn't it? Help him slide along on his slippery way to school. What were we talking about?
Superstition.
Have we been doing a podcast? Sorry, my mind is just trying to erase that memory.
Next thing, do you have superstitions? Is there anything you're superstitious about?
Not overly, actually. I'm not a very superstitious person.
I only really have one superstition, and that is magpies.
Oh,
Do you know the magpies?
Yeah,
the counting
one for
magpies.
sorrow,
2
2
for
for
joy,
joy.
3 for a girl, 4 for a boy, 5 for silver, 6 for gold, 7 for a secret never to be told.
I saw 9 the other day.
You shag
Really?
yourself.
Yeah, seriously. It was
Seriously, legitimately.
in the
someone.
park down the road, I saw 9, and I was counting them. And I was like, "Hang on, what happens
Oh my
now?
God.
Do I go back over and go
Yeah.
1 sorrow, 2 for joy?"
Yeah,
Yeah.
Okay. So
And
it's
you
joy.
get a secret, and
Oh my god, I get everything.
I can tell you a secret if you want.
you get a happy
Go on.
secret.
What's
I'm
this?
not doing it on the podcast.
Oh, but the viewers are missing out now.
What, on my personal secrets?
Yeah.
Just tell them a bad secret.
A bad secret.
Yeah.
I killed a guy.
You see, they knew that already.
Yeah.
I mean,
Oh, God.
Fine, I'll tell you his name.
okay.
Timothy Burton.
I like Burton. He was good.
He was alright. Mediocre at best.
Yeah, but you should have seen how he played the saxophone. I mean, second to none.
Yeah, well, I killed him.
With his saxophone as well, you bastard.
Oh, and you know the corn pie I gave you? That wasn't corn.
Wow. Well,
I had to dispose of the body somehow.
Burton's still a good guy, even if he's in my digestive system.
He was great, I'll tell you.
I know, I can really cook, can't I? Oh, and he also ground up his bones, so that's why the gravy was really thick.
Yeah, and also on the ongoing plot of this is why Hannibal's in the house.
Yeah.
Well,
Had
me
to
and,
get in on some of that corn pie, but now I realise he was still just feeding his normal addiction.
Yeah.
me and Hannibal, we exchanged recipes.
Yeah.
Like a lamb shank is actually a leg shank.
Yeah.
Cutting off someone's leg and then...
Yeah.
I got what you meant by leg shank. Not like a
Shank.
shank that you use at a prison, but a leg.
Shank.
Could
When you know you have a lamb shank.
I don't actually know about this much, really, because I
Well,
kind
you're a
of don't
vegetarian.
eat lamb shanks.
You're a vegetarian and you don't eat extravagant food.
I'm sorry, what?
Have you eaten swan?
No.
Okay.
Well, he can't eat swan. If he ate swan, he'd be admitting to a crime.
I thought it was only white swans.
Mute swans.
Mute swan.
Mute swans.
Mute swans.
You can have... All mute swans are white, but not all white swans are mute.
Cool.
So
You'll be happy to know.
if I
There's
shout,
more than one type of swan.
so if I shout boo,
What?
so if I shout boo and they start going I can eat them.
Regular swans make sounds as well.
But you just said mute swans, so
Mute swan is the name that was given to the swan over 300 years ago.
was it quiet?
I'm assuming it was.
I'm utterly confused what's happening.
We're talking about swans.
And eating
I thought we were
them.
doing superstition.
We are.
Are you superstitious about swans?
Yeah. Bunch of bastards. Think they're all up to themselves. Oh.
Well, they do have really long necks, so they could probably reach.
They could probably be up themselves.
Next on the itinerary, Michael.
Have you heard of any strange superstitions? Like superstitions that you thought were really odd?
Oh, you're not allowed to do the washing on New Year's Day or something.
Yeah, I heard about that one.
That's weird.
What?
I don't get it.
Like,
Like
you
New Year's
can't-
Day, you can't put clothes on the line or.
And you can't bathe yourself either.
Oh, what?
Like on New
What the
Year's,
hell?
on New Year's Day, you can't wash your hair.
Can you not?
No,
Damn.
because in Chinese whatever, I can't
In
remember.
Chinese, whatever.
But it's
you
a
know.
Chinese
That
or
place that's
Mandarin or
east-
Japanese thing. Not generalizing, but it's from around that region.
Asia.
No, not Asia. Oriental kind of places.
Asia.
Asia's got many different meanings.
Yeah. But it's predominantly China.
He's the one who takes geography year, so
I can tell you where Asia is.
yeah, he's had to colour it in
Geographically, I
70 times this year so far.
It's crazy. Every exam, they're just like, "Where's Asia?" Just generally, they seem concerned. Where is it?
How to find your Asia.
Have you actually been to Asia? Are you sure it's not gone?
Where's Asia?
When was the last time we checked up on Asia?
Yeah, like the Antarctic. How do we know it's real?
We don't.
Yeah, it's like
Actually, we don't know if anything's real.
it's like the whole
But I'm
tree
not getting
falling
into
in a
that.
forest, isn't it?
It depends. Are you a biologist or a physicist?
Bit of both.
I'm a former philosophist. Yeah.
Because if you're a physicist, the tree falls over, it does make a sound.
Yes.
But if you're a biologist, it doesn't make a sound.
Why doesn't it in biology?
Because for something to make a sound, it has to vibrate your eardrums.
Oh,
The bones in your ear has to vibrate them. So for it, or you have to sense it. So then in biological senses,
My tree senses are tingling.
in
A tree
biological,
has fallen!
A tree has fallen. We must go.
well, go to the Amazon. Trees are falling at what, 30? 30
Oh, deforestation, guys, stop it now. If you're a guy who deforests things in the Amazon,
So a lumberjack.
just stop. Thanks.
You're carrying all that lumber.
You're
Jack.
welcome, world.
Uh,
Wow. I looked at the demographics for our fair podcast, and we have one viewer from India.
Yay!
There was one view from India, so thanks to you.
Thank you for
person
misclicking.
from India. Yeah, it was like average view, like 26 seconds, so maybe it was a misclick. Or maybe they're expecting it to be in Indian. I don't
Maybe.
know.
Or
But
maybe they're
thanks.
expecting it to not be half an hour long.
I should have looked at the time then. This one's going to be longer.
It
Yeah.
is, isn't it?
Are we,
Well,
are
there's
we-
one more thing left on
one
the
more thing on
itinerary.
the itinerary. Let us do that thing.
Why do you think we have superstition? Like,
History.
why is that a thing?
No, because it's it's a human condition, isn't it? It's
Yeah.
nice to think that if I do this thing, like finding a penny, pick it up.
And then all day you'll have good luck.
I always pick up pennies.
But
Unless
then
they're
if you
really
give it to a
dirty.
friend,
That's
the luck
not.
will
No,
never
I don't
end.
believe in that, but I still do it because. Yeah, no, it's just you have to do it. You think, oh,
Question.
I'm going to be safe.
tell me what you
Am I
think about
allowed
me.
am I allowed to bring religion into this?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, like
We're just saying, be a
yeah.
decent human being, Daniel.
okay, I will. I mean, I can understand.
Don't
that-
offend an entire
I'm
group
gonna-
of people.
Okay, honestly, this time I'm going to attempt to. If
Wait,
if there's
be
a
nice.
if there's a few cuts, then you know something's
Wow,
happened.
something really bad has got to happen.
Okay, so the first time we're doing.
Can't believe you said that about spaghetti. Oh,
Right.
God.
I mean, all of those pastafarians,
Yeah,
what must they think of you?
But no, for the 17th, 100th time or something. Yeah, I think that it's nice that you can that for like Christians and other religions. I'm using Christians as a main example because that's the main one.
main religion in this
Act-
country. Yes, it is.
Well,
Yes,
around
but it's
this-
not the main religion on the planet.
Yes,
Correct.
it is.
No, it's not.
No, it
it's
actually-
Islamic.
No, it isn't.
Yes, it is.
No, I literally looked this up the other day.
Anyway.
For geography, there are 2 billion people in the world currently following Christianity, and there's 1.3 billion currently following Islam. So,
Wrecked scrub.
boom! Falls on
Anyway,
floor, rolls about,
It's-
celebrating his success of knowledge. And if it's wrong, I'm really
Hold
irritated.
on.
okay.
Sorry, Daniel, say your
But,
thing.
yeah, I think that like for them, it's just something to feel like it's nice that there's somebody up there watching over them, which is kind of
#God.
God.
Yeah, that's what we all want, isn't it? We all want to think there's someone up there who's like, you're a good guy. Let's
Come
give
join
you
me,
good things.
or you've been shit. Go and suffer forever.
Yeah, it's nice to think that the people who are horrible to you are going to be punished for it. But is that bad in itself, thinking that?
In a way.
Still do it, though. So, damn you, Nigel Farage.
But yeah, I do what I want when I want, and I don't care about consequences because there aren't many.
Do you still do superstition things? Like, do you pick up pennies and have good luck?
I pick them up because I want money.
I'm unemployed, I need money.
Oh, looks like you were right.
Okay, we can celebrate. The next podcast is just going to be me celebrating.
With air
Because I was right for once.
And, we've got a montage.
Hang on,
yet.
but that was one from 2010.
Yeah, that's only 5 years ago. I mean,
Demographic.
what could have changed in 5 years?
Christians.
Do you know, Christianity's spreading, isn't it? Because a lot of Asian countries are now developing a sense of Christianity because we're like, oh, look, you should follow.
I don't want religious demographics from 2010. I
Look
want them
at
from 2014.
Milan.
Or 15.
Is it Milan? It was Milan, where the Pope was, and 6 million people came out to like cheer the Pope as he went past in his Pope-mobile.
Oh, I know why that Christianity is number one.
Why?
It seems very stupid, but it's also quite obvious. America.
America!
That's literally the reason why.
America is only 2% of the global population, though.
But they've got 78% Christianity.
Yeah, and like a lot of I don't presume the census data for a lot of countries is actually that good.
No, it's not.
Like a lot of
Oh, hang on. In 2014, this is from 2014, Christian population 2.01 billion.
Hey!
And Muslim population 2.08 billion.
Oh, really?
Ah.
Oh my god, did they ever...
I was right! In your face!
Oh, damn it, next podcast's going to have to change. It's still going to be me celebrating, but we're not going to say why. It's just going to be like, I was right for a little bit.
Is it time to wrap up?
I think so.
Okay,
So, yeah.
this has been the Tangent Podcast.
Probably an extended one.
Extended
It can
edition.
be split in two.
Maybe.
Possibly.
We'll see how it goes.
We'll see how it goes.
Let's see how it goes. So thank you for listening to part 2, possibly.
Thank you for listening. In
Full
general.
stop. Thanks, guys. You're the
Thanks
best.
for being here.
We
and
don't say
supporting
this
us.
enough, guys, but actually, listen more.
And if you like what we do, get more people to listen.
And subscribe.
Well, no, you don't have to subscribe.
don't have to,
but if
but-
you don't subscribe, we'll kill your children.
That was a mistake. Actually, you do have to subscribe. It's governmental law. Sorry. you do. Soz.
You
Bye.
do. No.
It's bye.
Bye. Bye.
Okay.